Well, in other news now, South African researchers have revealed the largest 3D printer in the world at an event in Pretoria. The printer is set to revolutionize the aerospace industry, and our reporter Zikwana Chona is at the printer facility and joins us now with more. Zikwana, welcome. Please tell us more about today's event.
Well, there it is behind me, the world's largest 3D printer. People can see this is a symbol that shows that we are indeed on par with the rest of the world when it comes to innovation in science. Earlier on, the CSIR held a press briefing with women in science to give us an update on their research, and particularly women that are working with this 3D printer. Without wasting much time, I've got with me a senior researcher at the CSIR, Dr. Ntombi Mate, who's going to give us some history about how this came about. I know that the construction of it started around 2009. And if you can just explain for us, Doctor, why is this important for South Africa?
Okay, so this metal 3D printer was built in 2009, as you've just said. It's in collaboration with Aerosuit, the CSIR, and funded by the Department of Science and Technology. It's an important aspect of, I think, the South African innovation because it showcases what South Africa is capable of in the area of additive manufacturing, where we have built not only the world's largest 3D printer, but also the fastest, with the aim of participating in the global space and also of servicing the aerospace and other industries.
I know you've got some parts here with you, and you have spoken throughout the day about focusing particularly on the aerospace. Why particularly that kind of printing?
Okay. So 3D printing generally started, especially metal 3D printing within the aerospace industry, looking at titanium metal, which is a very hard to machine metal. But now it's starting to move into other industries. But for us, it was mainly because we had a strategic partnership with Aerosuit that came on board to actually uptake some of and also give in some of their IP in the building of this machine. So that's why the focus started with the aerospace industry.
If you can just explain to us briefly, how does it actually work? I know you're using platinum, and why particularly platinum? You've explained that it's lighter, but just for the sake of our viewers, how does it actually work?
Okay, so the process works on a layer-by-layer process, where you will have one layer of titanium metal powder that is then melted by a laser, and then you'll deposit another layer by layer, until a part is fully done. So what the advantage is, it's because you can build complex design compared to your traditional machining processes. And titanium, because it was part of the DST strategy to try and look at the beneficiation of our own titanium minerals, where as a CSR we are also working on other projects where we are beneficiating the titanium through the production of titanium powder in our titanium pilot plant.
I think lastly, because this was in celebration of Women's Month and particularly Women's Day, for you as a woman in science, what advances have been made? What does it mean for you that you are able to do this today?
I think as a woman in science, I came into the science, fraternity starting in 2000. Where it's a mainly male-dominated industry. So to try to now see so many women actually being active in science and not being afraid to take on maths and science in high school is actually one of those, I think, big achievements that I've seen in the last 20 years in terms of the change in the landscape of science and women in South Africa.
Thank you very much, Dr. Mate, from the senior researcher at the CSIR. We're both going to step out of shot so that our viewers can get a last view of this 3D printer, and I think Tumelo will end with that picture.
All right then, Zikwana Chona, thank you so much for those visuals. Quite a milestone there for South Africa and the aerospace industry. We look forward to more, of course, also coming from women.